Welcome to the OG Fit Club podcast. I'm your host, Coach OG. Guess what, guys? This is the very first episode of many more to come. The OG Fit Club is a place for older gentlemen that want to look good, feel good, and be good. You're at a point in your life where you're tired and you're fed up with how you're looking, how you're feeling, and where you're at in life. And the OG Fit Club was designed just for you so you can look better on the outside. You can feel better on in the inside, and you can be a better person. So today's topic is how fasting can change your pre midlife crisis. Yes, OG, you are in a pre midlife crisis, whether you like it or not. Actually, on my screen here, I did some research on midlife crisis, right? I started digging into what that means. So, how do you know if you're in a midlife or pre midlife crisis, right? Yeah, you're 35, you could be going through a pre midlife crisis. So, first and foremost, do you have mood swings? Or are your moods up and down? You find yourself, you know, kind of being moody with your partner, or moody at work? Do you find yourself having emotional ups and downs like the roller coaster? You can't dictate how you feel, and you just tend to go off on people, right? Or you find yourself emotionally you crying. I know that feeling. Or do you find yourself depressed for no reason? You feel like you're not accomplishing things. You feel like I got to this point and I don't know who I am. Midlife crisis. Do you find yourself having now anxiety? We just went through COVID. It's still going through COVID. And that tap into our mental health, right? Do you find yourself having anxiety or sleeplessness? Can't rest at night. Wake up every 2 hours. Wake up cold sweats. Midlife crisis. Um, or are you finding yourself obsessed with how you look? You look in the mirror and you don't look like you used to. So now you're obsessed with getting a six pack. You may have I'm making open up your phone and look at your Instagram timeline. Yeah, I'm a firm believer in if you want to know somebody's life or who they are, get their phone and go through their timelines. It will tell you everything. So is your timeline fitness people? iAmDonBurch, you're going through his posts and seeing the body like I need to look like that. Or are you going through an obsession with how you look? Some of us are going through a stage where we're losing hair. I lost mine already, but I can only imagine your hair's getting thinner. Midlife crisis. Your consumption of alcohol is getting higher. Midlife crisis, right? You're now confining yourself, consuming alcohol more than usual. And you may have used excuses like, I'm just trying to unplug, I'm trying to relax. Midlife crisis. Do you feel like you're stuck in a rut and you can't get out of it? Right, you're going through the same thing over and over again. You go to work, you come home, your dad, your grandfather, or your husband, you're going through the same routines, but you haven't did anything for yourself, and you haven't seen changes in your body, in your health. Midlife crisis. I'm here to tell you it's not over. I was in that same situation this time last year. I was going through midlife crisis and realizing who I am, realizing that the things that I used to do, I can't do no more and expect the same results. I can't continue the same path and expect the same results. I woke up January 3rd weighing 255 pounds. My birthday was coming up. I was going to turn 49. I knew that I need to make a change. You have to understand that my background, uh, I was going to the gym. I was faithful going to the gym. I ate okay, I didn't eat as much. I didn't eat as bad, but my body was not burning the food. Even though I was going to the gym, throwing weights around, working out, doing all the things I was supposed to do, I yet was not seeing changes in my body. I knew it was time for a change. I started doing research, started doing looking at YouTube videos, and realized that there was a thing called 1 meal a day. That means that you will fast without food for 23 hours and you will eat in that 1 hour window. I'm like, yo, that is something I need to try, something I need to do drastically to see a change in my body, to get my body processing the way it should go as an OG. Now, being an OG means that your body is also an OG. Your body is not like it used to be. Your body is not where it processes energy faster and more efficient. Now, being that you're an OG, it's a different approach. And fasting is the way to get your body to burn the way it should. Now, let's talk about fasting. What is fasting? Fasting, defined in the dictionary, is abstinence from food or drink or both for health, ritualistic, religious, and or ethical purposes. But for us, OG, fasting is all about health and weight loss. We're going to use fasting as a tool. Fasting is a tool for us to tap into our body's BMI, metabolic, to burn what's stored, because what's on your body is what you consumed. The fat on your body, the inflammation, you have consumed it in your body and say, okay, you're gonna eat this food. Let me go ahead and and convert these carbohydrates to glycogen, and then from there we're going to store this fat cells because he's already full. His stores are full. So let me just make sure that we keep this fat, the food, the energy, and store it. It's kind of like a car. You have a tank in your car for gas, right? So that tank in your car for gas is only for so much. So you have 10-gallon tank in your car, for example, and you go to the gas station, you only use half of that tank. So you go to the gas station, you have 4 gallons in there, but you bought 8 gallons. So now you're going to overfuel your car. So that extra 4 gallons of gas has to be stored somewhere. So you put that in your trunk. Your body is the same way. You only have so much storage in your body to consume for energy. After that, your body will take that extra energy and store it as fat in your body. As we know in the medical terms and in the medical world, with when you are obese or when you have extra weight, that is the beginning steps of disease, the beginning step of being unhealthy. As you become older, your body doesn't process the energy like it used to. It doesn't process that stored fat like it used to. So you have to do something with it. Fasting is that way. Because with fasting, what it does, it allows your body the time it needs to burn the stored fat. So that's how I jumped into doing one meal a day. That's where I'm at today. So who is fasting for? I gave you the definition already. Who is fasting for in the beginning? If you're in a midlife crisis, if your body's not processing the energy that's stored for you efficiently, if you are unhappy with the way you look, if you're working out but not seeing results, fasting is for you. The benefits again is beyond beyond what you the benefits is great. Put it like that. The benefits is great because it's weight loss is a great benefit, but also it's improved markers of health, reduced risk of chronic health conditions, and also improve your brain health, the functionality of your brain. So fasting is for you. I can explain it to you no more and more plain that fasting is the way, OG, that you should approach getting your body back to where it should, so it can be more efficient, so your metabolism can increase, and you can lose that extra weight that's lagging you down. And it will also improve your health and your brain health. All right. So this is the first podcast of many. We was diving into what fasting is, the benefits of fasting, and all the things that are great about fasting. My next podcast is going to be how you can fast, how you can apply it to your current lifestyle, so you can be successful with fasting, so we can be in this midlife crisis together, in this pre-midlife crisis together, but yet being healthy, not being stressed, not being depressed, not having anxiety, being a healthy version of you. And once you are a healthy version of you, just know that the things around you will become healthy. Your loved ones will appreciate you more. Your job will come way more easier. Your confidence will build. Trust me, OG. Fasting is the way to do it. Appreciate you watching this podcast, the OG Fit Club. You guys be blessed.